As you know, we concluded our strategy assessment. We had a strategy review that we concluded in 21. We had committed to review that strategy on the basis of new economic development and certainly in view of the process through which we had gone, namely facing those incredible shocks and going full cycle in many ways. So we did that, and as a result of that strategy assessment, it was determined that we had to amplify, enhance, and probably give a slightly higher focus to risk assessment. And obviously, scenarios, sensitivity analysis are part of that exercise that is conducted on a regular basis, that is published occasionally, but conducted on a regular basis. But it is certainly very opportune that this focus on enhanced risk assessment is agreed at a time when we have a higher level of uncertainty. So that's the reason why it is. You have the usual risk assessment section in our monetary policy statement, which focuses on growth and inflation. And we thought it was appropriate, given the enhanced focus that we want to give to the measurement of risk, the assessment of risk, to have actually that element included in the first part of our monetary policy statement. You know, we are, I'm going to repeat myself, we are in a good place. And we are in a good place because inflation is at 2%, but we're not focused on data points. We're looking at all sorts of data, and our target is the medium-term inflation, which is at 2%. So I'm saying that we are in a good place because our projections point to inflation stabilizing at target in the medium term. As you will remember, I have often mentioned the importance of wages. Wages are heading in the right direction and are showing this downward trend that we were expecting. The unit profit is continuing to buffer in a little bit of that wage increase, which is the natural result of an element of catching up and adjusting to the development of the economy. And we have seen, and I'm coming now to the specific point of your question, we have seen growth developing in a relatively favorable way. Of course, if you look at Q1 in particular, we will have Q2 in a week's time. But if we look at the numbers we have, Q1 was a surprising 0.6%. Now, of course, because we like to look under the hood, 0.6% is partly attributable to Ireland. And then if you look at what was actually driving this growth increase, it's partly front-loading because economic operators anticipated the rising of tariffs and decided to front-load. But it's not just front-loading. It's also increased consumption and increased investment, and not only attributable to Ireland, which is often an outlier for all sorts of intellectual property reasons and what have you. But so growth is developing mostly, if not a little better than in line with our expectations. So we are looking at development. As I said, last time around, we are now confident that the inflationary shock of the past few years is now behind us. And our job now is to look at what's coming and to try to, first of all, wait, because there is a lot of elements that will pan out in the next few months, and see what impact it will have on our economy. Thank you.